go back to the tech example because that was pretty interesting. The entire world almost and its daddy would think that tech is the way to go. We saw the bubble, the formation of it and the bust of it. What made you stay away? Was it valuations at that point? How did you take that call?
It was valuation, lack of understanding what was happening in the markets. In fact, I started the study of behavioral finance because during the tech boom, one day a client would come to me, being as a broker, what to do with these tech stocks. I would tell him, sell off. I found the valuations too high.
That was at the peak?
When the stocks were rising.
Okay.
Maybe 99.
Okay.
99.
Okay.
After a month, he'll come back to me with the same portfolio. Good, I didn't sell. So, in fact, indirectly, you're telling me you are a fool. They're saying, had I listened to your advice, they're saying, I would have been off. I would tell, well, I was wrong once. Now you should sell. Again, after 3 months, he would come. They think he has not sold, and he's much more, they think, happier that he has not been selling.
At this point,
and that time, I was really frustrated, very honestly, because I didn't know whether I couldn't understand whether the world was going too fast for me to understand or there was something wrong with me. Some self-introspection, and I found, no, valuations is wrong if you don't understand a business. All the Warren Buffett principles were not fitting into it. So I was using my mind and there was some problem. Then I was reading The Economist and I came across an advertisement by the Kennedy School of Business at the Harvard Business School. And it said about investment decisions and behavioral finance. And it had the name of all the scholars of behavioral finance. So I thought, let me go there and try to learn something. Maybe I'm out of tune with the markets. And that's how I started behavioral finance.
Okay.
Now, here's my thing about behavioral finance, and I don't know much about it at all, so correct me if I'm wrong. Is it fair to say that a student of behavioral finance, given his insight into the thinking of crowds, herds, mentalities, individual people in the markets, for example, is therefore more clearly in a position to take a call as to when markets will turn, when things will get better or worse?
See, behavioral finance is a big word, but in short, if I have to explain you, it's simple. I don't think it's some rocket science which I've learned. I've just learned about self-awareness, this thing, that you are aware of what you are doing. That is the basic thing. In life also, in any aspect of life, what are you doing? If you are aware of yourself, it's that. And if you are aware of yourself, you are able to find out the opposite person who is not aware of himself. And when that person is making a mistake, he offers you mispriced securities.
And therefore an opportunity.
The stock market comes and you take those mispriced securities. And I think it's more about using common sense. It's more about understanding the law of the farm. That you cannot sow something today and reap tomorrow.
Here's the question. Behavioral finance, if you talk of it, there is a company X. It has great value. It's running its business in a very sound manner. You pick up the stock of the company thinking that this is a wonderful business and it should logically grow. The problem is the stock price appreciation. How will it happen if at least 10, if not 100 other people start thinking like you, come in and also buy the stock, and that's how the price moves up? If you're the only one who's discovered the stock, the company will be undiscovered, therefore no stock price appreciation. So how does that fit in?
Yeah, I may like a stock. There have been times where we like a stock. Like I like VST Industries, cash-rich company, everything is good. Markets are not realizing we are holding that stocks in last 2 years, it's not going up. So, well, this thing, you got this thing, but I'm sure that I've got this thing, my money and my client's money invested into a company, but I know over a period of time, this thing, I'm very secured with that sort of a company. So, every time it doesn't mean that people should like it. And my experience in the market says that every time people like Dutch stocks more than good stocks. That's why good stocks take more time to come up, you know.
Okay. Now, here's my thing. If we're looking at bubbles, bubbles are the end product of an innovation or a transformation that has happened earlier and then just gotten out of hand. How does one look forward to something like that? Because you're also someone who looks at macro fundamentals and macroeconomics in a big way. So whether we look at steam or telephones or the internet or computers, they created opportunities that if you caught at the right time, you were a millionaire. I mean, you just needed that one stock to be happy. It was computers that created an Intel. It was computers that created an HP. It was a telephone that created, well, Bharti Airtel, if you will. So how does one catch the bottom? And let's ignore the bubble top for the time being.
See, it's not how does one catch the bottom. It's everything is about how does one identify a good opportunity and have the patience to stay with it.
Fair.
Now today, this market, they say, one day take your stock up, one day down, and then when you lose your sight, they think you all of a sudden they think make mistakes in the market. Now people have identified good stocks in the market. The fact that they have lost money in the market is because of the behavior. I'll give you an example. You bought a brand new Maruti car.
Yes.
Okay, you are driving, you are very happy with it.
Yes.
You paid 4 lakhs for it. And one fine day, they think, I just come and tell you this, hey, I'll give you this thing, 2 lakhs for this, you sell it to me. They think, will you sell it to me? First you'll start thinking, 4 lakhs, mere ko to barabar hai, I bought this car. In the market, you got a stock, all of a sudden it goes down and you start running in the market and sell the stock. Now this is the catch.
Okay.
This is the catch. They say that when you have a similar opportunity over there, you tend to make a decision over there because you get carried by the herd.
At that point, I might be willing to sell my car for less than 2 lakhs.
Yes.
Okay.
That is what you do in the markets. But Baba, I give you this example because you will not do it.